Hey everyone, welcome to Logan Smosh Pig. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Also consider joining my Patreon page for some cool perks. I'll leave a link in the description. Today we're going to do another episode of Behind the Name. During each episode of Behind the Name, I will tell you how a certain band came up with their own unique name. This time I want to get to the bottom of Dire Straits. First, I'll go over some general info related to Dire Straits. Then I'll focus all of my attention on the circumstances that resulted in their name. I'm afraid that I will suffer dire consequences unless I tell you what happened, so let's begin. Dire Straits started out in 1977. A quite competent British quartet joined forces to establish the initial lineup. Mark Knopfler lended both lead vocals and lead guitar. His younger brother David was responsible for rhythm guitar. John Elsley brought his bass skills, and Pick Withers was relegated to drum duty. After their stellar self-titled debut album came out in 1978, it went double platinum in the US. 5 more adept albums got added to their discography between 1979 and 1991. Some songs in particular that fans frequently rush to play are Brothers in Arms, Money for Nothing, and Sultans of Swing. Now for the name. What could have possibly persuaded Dire Straits to assume such a hopeless-sounding identity? Apparently they faced some traumatic stuff, right? Well, none of the founding members had any direct input at all. They were merely bystanders. Here's how it went down. The idea was actually derived from a dear friend of Mark's. One day he paid his buddies a visit, and they informed him that they were interested in becoming a band. Unfortunately, the band didn't have a clue what they would call themselves. Mark's pal bluntly suggested Dire Straits, since it reflected their pitiful financial situation at the time. Recognizing that truer words had never been spoken, everyone accepted, and this stuck. Although, seeing as how Dire Straits have amassed album sales north of the 100 million mark worldwide, they might be better off changing their name to Stable Straits. Well, now you know how Dire Straits got their name. What other band names besides Dire Straits would you like to learn more about? Let me know in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.